Hi, I'm Dora and I'm going to be a tour guide today. I'm not even a tour guide. I'm just a tourist from Brisbane and I'm in Sydney. And I am looking at, see that there? That is Crown, what's it called? Crown Towers. Crown Towers. That's where James Packer lives. Bit of James Packer? He's his family, the Packers, are they're in casinos. Now he's the son and he's into gambling and a lot of other things. But anyway, he has put that tower up there. And I actually don't know if it has anything to do with a casino anymore. It's just a fancy tower and he lives up the top of it, or it's one of his houses. But anyway, this is the bottom of it, which is Barangaroo. Now around further is Barangaroo ferry stop, and that's where I got on the ferry and I went home to Cabarita yesterday, or 2 days ago I think. So I'm kind of continuing on my little walking tour, but I've just missed a little section, which is nothing there. But I've come from the metro, the Barangaroo metro. Now, can I just say, I've never caught the metro in Sydney before. That was wild. It was great. Really, really cool adventure. And one day I will put a video out, but I had an adventure with my sister, and so I didn't really do too much filming, or well, I did one live. I did one live just to prove I could, just to see if I could do a live on a metro. Hey, Debbie Sue, you should be asleep. Just saying, Debbie Sue, you should be asleep. Hi, Dora. In Espanol, that could be Dora. D is TH, the, Dora. That'd be Dora with a lisp. Hey, Debbie Sue, since you're awake, let me show you where I am. So I'm in a place called Barangaroo. There's the ferries. So it's part of the ferry stop. Around the corner, in front of this big building, which is a Crown Plaza, they call it? Crown Tower, they call it. Crown Tower is a ferry stop. It's at Darling Harbour. A couple of days ago, I did a live walking to that spot. I don't think you were there, Debbie Sue, but I've been on a great adventure today, which you saw me before, Debbie Sue with my sister, and we came out of Barangaroo. Now apparently people are a little bit up in arms because Barangaroo Metro comes out here, but the Barangaroo ferry is like about a 5-10 minute walk around that corner. So it doesn't connect. And a lot of people don't like walking, so people don't like that. But anyway, I've walked past here. Now this is one of my favourite walks, Debbie Sue. So I thought we would do a walk. And I'm not sure if we should do it together, Debbie Sue. I think you should be sleeping. But me and the GoPro are going to do it together. Whether or not you do the whole lot with us, it's up to you. But if you'd like to come with me, I can be your tour leader. I'm not a very good tour leader. I get sidetracked a lot, okay? And then I'm also trying to videotape on my... Wow, that was a noise. It's a bad fart, but that was from the ferry, I think. There's a ferry there. So that ferry is going up to Circular Quay. So guys, the schedule today, if you would like to be part of my tour, is that we're going to walk from Barangaroo Metro Station, which is just behind me, around Barangaroo, under the harbour bridge, into Circular Quay, where we see the Opera House. And if we're lucky, I might even sing some opera. So you probably don't want to sign up for that tour. Oh, Gary's there. Hello, Gary is under the YouTube Police 29 today, not Belt Lop 69. I don't know what you go live more than I do, and that's saying something. Yeah, well, if I'm on holidays, I do tend to go live because it's easy content, right? Because trust me, if you were waiting for me to do my content, you'd be waiting a long time. I'm still waiting. People are still waiting for my content that when I came in to Sydney last, in December. So yeah. So I guess if I don't do lives, well, you don't see anything. So bear with me, guys. Let's turn on our GoPro. So that big building there is the Crown Plaza. And this is Barangaroo. I don't know if what the actual walk is, but that's the Barangaroo Metro that I just came out of, which is really, really cool. And I like walking on these things. They're pretty cool. But this is one of my favourite walks around Sydney. I did do this walk, maybe I came here in June actually. When I was here in June last year, I came for my sister's birthday. A few of you met my sister on the last live I did when we were on the metro, and I was just seeing if we could actually do a live stream on a metro system 100 metres under the ground in Sydney, and guess what, you can. It's pretty cool actually. Let's turn off Mr. GoPro. Yep, he's off. Oh, there's another person. Christy. Hello, Christy. Peace and blessings, everyone. Call you Gazza. Okay, Gazza. It's very Australian calling you Gazza. Hey, Gazza. G'day, Gazza. How you going, Gazza? All right. Oh, another thing I just wanted to point out, guys. This is the rocks up here. These are really cool. This is like the oldest section in Sydney. And it's very, very cool. And we might even have some time to walk in there. Because, you know, I've got some time, guys. I had a big lunch, guys. I had a big lunch and I'm kind of working off my lunch. My sister has gone home. We got off at Barangaroo just to have a look around. And then she decided that she would go home because I was feeling like I would like to go for a walk. So I'm continuing on. And you know Dora, she loves a walk. So I just couldn't help myself, guys. Hence why here I am doing a live. And you know, we like to have a little bit of adventure or two. So here we are. Actually, you know what? I've never been up here. Okay, let's do that. Because like these adventures are also for me, right guys? It's not just about you. I like to go to places I've never been before. So I've never been up here. Okay, so this walk is called Woolagul walk. That goes around, okay? But we're going to go up the terrace here, Rangarara Terrace, Stargazer. And goddamn, we've got some stairs. All right, hitch up the skirt, Dora. Let's do this. We could do a Rocky moment, guys. No chance. So guys, I had the most fantastic lunch. So I'm a foodie. If you haven't noticed that, I'm a foodie. That's why I have to do lots of exercise and walking because I eat so much food. So, sorry, I'm going to start huffing and puffing a second. So my lunch, oh my God, my lunch. Let me just get this right. Where is it from? Mr. Zen something. Oh, I don't know. I'll show, it's amazing. I will do a video one day about it. It was so good. It was beef noodle soup. Oh my God, it was so good. There's people coming up behind me. Okay, more stairs. What the hell? Where are we? Okay, Stargazer's lawn upstairs. Oh, where's that go? Where's that go, guys? I'm curious. Let's go around here. So, a lot of my adventures, guys, that's why I'm not your normal tour guide. I will go anywhere and everywhere and get sidetracked. This is cool through here. This is nice. And guys, the weather today is so much different to yesterday. Yesterday I got so badly sunburned, guys. So badly sunburned. Today I've got a long sleeve cardigan on because it's a bit coolish. Oh, this is nice. Look at this. Look at this now. So guys, that's the Crown Plaza. That is part of the Crown Casino. I think that there's like some casino in there that's only for like your big wigs. You know, like the casino people that like bet lots of money. Not like me that would just put $1 in a machine. But then there's also apartments. Yes, guys, I am really quite close to 1K, and I'm okay with that, guys. I really wanted to get there organically, and just like, I just feel like when people want to just subscribe because I'm close to 100, they they'll never come back and watch my footage, like my videos, guys. So that's why I love how, you know, people like to share me out, but I don't kind of care if you do, because when people share my videos out, when they share out my page, people will come and subscribe, but they'll go, oh, subscribe because, you know, Wayne told me to, like Wayne sent me. And then I never see them again. I never ever hear from them ever again. So, yeah, and part of that could be my fault, right? Because, you know, I'm too busy hopping around. Okay, look at this, guys. I've never been up here. So they call this stargazers. Stargazers. So I guess you can look at the stars. This will be quite nice walking around the top of here, actually. So, yeah, I'm quite happy with people just... When I do lives in the afternoon, I'm kind of connecting with different people that I haven't connected with for a while, or like from Australia, basically. It's nice to get, you know, different people following and subscribing. That's a beautiful tree. It's a lot of native trees up here. So even though we're in the middle of Sydney, there's this bushland. I love it. Like I feel like we're like bushwalking, right? Okay, so what's happening here? If I had a cardigan, I'd be singing. It's a beautiful day in the neighbourhood. Such a beautiful day for a neighbourhood. Won't you be mine? Won't you be my neighbour? Mr. Rogers? I don't know that song. I have one, but I can't find it. It becomes a point of creating interesting content. Part of this, creating interesting thumbnails and titles that drives most views. I've even have some stuff planned, reading some Dr. Seuss. Oh, mate, I love Dr. Seuss. You know the one where, the travel one? Do you know how many times I've actually, like, when I went to Europe last May, I think, or June, at the airport, they had a Dr. Seuss. You know the one that I'm talking about where he travels? So I filmed reading all of it, and I was going to make a video on my travels to Europe last year, and I just haven't done it. Now guys, should we keep on continuing up here? I think we're going to, because this is nice up here. Really nice. Oh, we've got some Banksia guys. So guys, these are, I don't know if these are the actual Banksia men. They're different. These are different Banksias, but they're part of the Banksia family. Oh, these are some big Banksias here. See these ones here? They're bigger. Some beautiful native plants. So if my sister was here, she would know all these plants. Like, I know that's a bottle brush, right? See that red one here? That's a bottle brush. It looks like a bottle brush. But this is a white one. I have never seen a white one before. That's beautiful. That nectus, the birds love that stuff. So guys, we can see a bit of the harbour bridge. That's what we're going to walk under in a second. Well, not in a second. But up here, we're part of the rocks up here. This is part of the older section of Sydney, the rocks. I guess it was the first kind of area that was settled in Sydney. So you've got a lot of the old houses. That's probably another day, guys. Unless we can walk under them here. This is really, really nice up here. And God, the weather's nice up here today. Really nice temperament, considering yesterday was so bloody hot. This is really, really nice. Oh, I completely forgot. I'm supposed to be doing GoPro, guys. I am such a bad YouTuber. I've got to stop saying that, guys. I've got to stop saying that. I was watching something this morning and it said, don't speak negatively about yourself at all. Like, nothing. You know how sometimes I go, oh my God, you're an idiot. You're an idiot, Dora. And I go, I'm only joking. But even that kind of, you know, that talk, your subconscious doesn't know that you're joking. There's lots of ways up. So I need to catch myself when I'm speaking negatively about myself. I'm a great YouTuber. I am a wonderful YouTuber. So look at this in here. Wow. Okay, we definitely want to go down the hill here, okay, guys, and go under, because that way we've got a better view coming up to the harbour bridge. See you, Gary. See you, Gaza. Gaza, are you married to Shazza? Oh wow, you've got some good views here too. Okay, I'm actually thinking of doing a little jumping for joy here, because we can. You and me, Debbie Sue, let's do a jumping for joy here, I reckon. This is another angle I have never been to. That's cool. Very cool. All right, how can we make this happen? How can we make this happen, Debbie Sue? So I reckon, let's put the GoPro down. Let's not forget the GoPro. Backpack down. We need the tripod. Done. All right, so we've got a bit of height. So how about if we have, all right, how about we do this? Hey Nicholas, how you going? Hey buddy, just in time. We're going to do a jumping for joy. Okay, stay. All right, is that okay? I don't know, we might need to move that a little bit more, like that. Okay, maybe like that. Is that better? Okay, yeah, that works. Actually, this could work. Okay, don't break anything, Dora, just saying. How could this work? Oh, I thought you'd be laughing. Okay. All right. All right. Don't hurt yourself, Dora. Ready? Oh, that's not going to work. No. Oh, that's okay. I'm using my camera to do it. It's all good. Thank you. Love the denim skirt. That is what I wear all the time. Oh, it's actually a very cool skirt, actually. I'm going to show you, Debbie Sue. It's actually not denim. It's some kind of thick material, but it's got pockets, Debbie Sue. It's got pockets. Ready? Now, love. Oh, people are in my way. Ready? It's got pockets, pockets, pockets. It's got pockets. Okay. The downside to wearing a skirt is it's not easy to do a jumping for joy. It's not the best angle, guys. How can we do this? It's like we kind of need it. I should have maybe taken that when that guy said, "Can I take the camera for you?" I should have probably took it. Maybe down here. Okay, hold on. Let me go get my bag. That's a nice view. That is a very nice view. Okay, let's go down a bit further. Different angle. Okay. All right, let's go over here. Let's interrupt these little lovebirds down here. Okay, we won't show you the lovebirds, guys. That's not appropriate. All right, take two. Okay. All right, let's go again. Ready? That worked. Did that work? I reckon that worked. No, lavender isn't there. Guys, did that work? Harry Potter? Hello, Harry Potter. Did my jumping for joy work, guys? I jumped on top of the bridge. Hey Wayne, how you going? Guys, come on, give me some feedback about my jump. Oh man, they're taking my spot. Actually, that might be a good place. Okay. I love when I see other people doing a jump. Hey, Miss M, it worked. Okay, good. That's all I needed, guys. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right. Let me just plug in again, guys. Plug in. There's a really nice section down here. There's going to be lots of really cool opportunities for photos here, guys. And myself already before, or even with Diego. Diego and I walked down here one day, and on the rocks here, looking up at the harbour bridge, it looks so good. Look at this kid rolling down the bridge, the grass. That's so much fun. If I was a kid, I'd do that. What am I saying? I'd do that. Probably not in my dress, my outfit right now. I'm wearing a white top. It wouldn't look good. So this kind of reminds me of the Stones. Does anyone, what's that show called? Oh my God, is it Highlander? No, what's the show that's just been on Netflix? Maybe not just. And you've got, they go touch the stones. Remember, like this? And we can go back in time. Do you know the show I'm talking about, guys? This is Stones. I probably should record some of this. It's the Stones. Stones. Where we're going to go back to. I'm going to go. Ready? No, it didn't work. I don't mind this time, right? I'm happy being in this time zone. All right. So here we are down at the base again. Got to say, I didn't mind that top up there, that walk. That was quite nice. Okay. So, where we were yesterday was on this other island on the other side of that. That's not Cockatoo Island. I don't know what island that is. There seems to be a lot of islands. Alright, now we can... Oh, I'm still recording. No. Okay, so we've got to be very careful here, guys. But we can come down here. This sandstone's nice, right? It's beautiful sandstone. Beautiful. Stepping stones. Right. Okay. Hey Lavender, how you going? That's a great view. Great view. All right, hitch the skirt up. All right. I love these kind of wild adventures like this. In nature, but we're in the middle of a city, right? Can you see the train up there? It's going across the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Hey, thanks Wayne, mate. I really appreciate you always sharing out my videos. You are a trooper, Wayne. I love climbing over these rocks. So much fun. But yeah, you've got to be careful, right guys? Be careful, wear appropriate shoes. Wear appropriate shoes. And also make sure it's not like a big tide. Yeah, right. This is nice. There goes a ferry. Okay, let's keep going, guys. Keep going. Now, over this other side is a swimming pool, guys. I've never gone for a swim there, but people hanging out here. There's probably some kids in there, so I probably don't want to show kids swimming, guys, just out of, that's one of the things, policies for YouTube, is not, I don't show children that I have no control on. But I'm going to quickly do a span. It's a pool, guys. You can't see any bodies there, that's a pool. We can maybe go a bit further in. So it's a little pool. So basically there's some walkways that you can walk into the pool, which is a great idea, so you don't have to climb the rocks. Oops. And then I guess this is like a shark net or something, so that, any terrible things can't get in there. Hey, Dr. Ninja, how you going, mate? So, oh wow, look at that. It's an interesting boat, guys. Like a tugboat in ways. Debbie Sue, it's like the boat that I painted the other day. Yesterday I painted. So guys, that is at the back there. See over there? See that really looking face there? I don't know if you can see it. I can't zoom in very well. That's Luna Park. On one of my lives last year, I walked all the way to Luna Park and it was closed. That was pretty funny. All right, let's keep on walking, guys. Just like that, we'll get out. Okay, so we keep on walking. Very soon we'll be walking under the harbour bridge, guys. Yes, thank you, Wayne. A lot of you commented about my latest Dancing with Dora on my short, that I should be careful. It was a slippery tunnel that I was walking on, and it started slipping and sliding, so I decided to do a slippy slide kind of dance. It is a bit windy, guys. Can't do much about it, guys, to be honest. Got a big anchor from a boat. So that's the entrance to the toilets. I mean, sorry, there is a toilet. There's an entrance to the pool, but it's all free because it's a free pool. But there's toilets there, so you can get changed or go to the bathroom. So look at these houses up here, guys. These are like, well, actually they look like they've been done up, but they're very nice looking houses. They're terrace houses, guys. So some great examples of terrace houses in here. So we've got 3 minutes, I'm going to be walking to Walsh Bay, and then 15 minutes to Circular Quay, and 25 minutes if you wanted to go to the Opera House. So this is called Miller's Point. Miller's Point. Moore Road and Maritime Villas. These are pictures of like houses that pretty much were out on the wharf kind of thing. Wow, that's interesting. Above painting by Frederick shows ships tied up to the Moore Wharf and a warehouse. Original positions against the cliff face. They were built by convicts on sandstone and quarried in. Interesting. So these bikes, none of them have helmets. Oh yeah, they do. One of them got a helmet here. Oh, it's locked on there, that's good. I was saying to my sister that I really wanted to hire one of these bikes, but a lot of the bikes don't actually have helmets. So these ones do. This is interesting. I won't be riding a bike, not a skirt. It's just too hard. So these are really nice. These are warehouse apartments, right? And there's some restaurant too. Actually, there's probably more buildings over there. There are more offices up there, I'd say. We've got some pilot boats. So they're boats that bring in the big ships. These are new buildings. It is a nice place, Wayne. So we're walking, pretty much we're walking. This is Sydney Harbour. This is the harbour. It's beautiful colour. Have a look, guys. Look at the colour of the water. And it's a bit hard to tell because the sun's not really out right now. But it is a green colour, guys. I don't know if you can see that really well. But it is a green colour. Hey, Debbie Sue. This would be pretty cool to paint in here, actually. It's a bit cold for me personally to sit here and paint right now. But if I found somewhere quite nice that was protected, I'd probably paint. This is the original seawall around Walsh Bay. It was constructed of turpine poles. That's the old original sea walls. Now coming through here, you'll see some old buildings. Here we go, Walsh Bay, changing landscapes. This is what it used to look like, guys, many years ago. Oops. So in the middle there's a park. That park is up in the middle here, up here. It's a really nice park. If I can get there today, I'll take you. But that just shows you that's the park in the middle. That park is still there. It's a great view over the harbour. Well, let me just GoPro that, guys. Hey guys, I'd appreciate some likes on the live if you haven't liked it already. I can't even say it. Observation Hill, basically. That is where that hill was. So if we walked up those stairs, we'd get there. But we don't do things normal, guys. We're going to go around and then come at it a different way. I wonder if we can go through here, guys. Let's go through here. Oh yeah, we can go through here. Cool. Okay, so the other side there is where people live. And, you know, let's just tie your boat up. Why not? Thank you, Dr. Ninja, for even liking, because I always forget to ask. I really do. I purposely muted, guys, because there was some music. I'm gonna have to keep on doing that, guys, because I keep on getting, like, I'll do these long lives and for like, you know, all of, 10, 15 minutes, there's music in the background and I get a whole copyright. And because I'm traveling, I can't actually cut that bit out. So then I don't actually get the watch hours. So if I was monetized, I wouldn't get paid for those hours. So it's a bit of an issue. But anyway, it's all right. I get it because, I didn't make the music. Someone's making the music. Someone should get paid for the music. And yeah. So this is interesting. I would say this is something to do with boats, right? Oh, it's called a jib crane. Was used to load and unload cargo from trucks and other vehicles. Okay, it's a jib crane. Guys, that's a jib crane. I like how they've kept it here. Guys, there's toilets, just so you know, there's toilets. Always good to know that there's toilets around. Who would like to live in an apartment like this? Over the water. So this side you can actually put cars. I have to say you'd have to pay for a car park. A lot of people in Sydney that live in the middle of Sydney don't actually have cars because there's just nowhere to park cars. Look, Lavender. Love heart. Love, 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 love. What's this over here? Random faces. Art Park by Sonia Pays. Okay, there's a face in there backwards kind of thing. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, you can only see it inside. It's got 3 eyes. Interesting. I think there's a dance studio here. For some reason, I don't know why I remember this, but somewhere here is a dance studio. Okay, this is the dance studio, guys. Funny that I remember the dance studio, guys. I don't know if we can go through here. I'm just mindful I don't want to film any young, inspiring dancers. It's called Australian Theatre of Young People. Oh no, it's not. It's called Sydney Dance Company. Sydney Dance Company. But they've got a choir here. They've got Barangaroo dancers, young people theatre. So this is a bit of an art area. So that building there, guys, I painted that in my picture yesterday that I painted. Do you reckon we should go in there, the Sydney Dance Company? Should I show them some of my dancing and see if I've got any hope? Obviously, I'm being very sarcastic, guys. First of all, they'd probably laugh at me. But that's okay. And I'm not into that kind of slapstick comedy. I mean, I do like to take the piss out of myself, but, that would be taking the piss out of other people, which, I don't do that. We don't do that. So there's a street there, so we can keep on walking through. Oh, it's called Walsh Bay Art Precinct. Okay, that makes sense. So it's like a whole art kind of area. Company songs, theatre, the Philharmonic choir. Interesting. They're interesting stairs, aren't they? Oh, Miss G, I missed you there. Oh my God, Miss G, Debbie Sue, were you there yesterday when I did the dance and there was a massive spider in the toilet? Please tell me you were there. I'm sure Debbie Sue was there. Miss G, this spider scared the hell out of me. I jumped. And then I went back. I thought about maybe going to the toilet and I thought I flushed it. And it came out of the toilet where my private bits would have been sitting. Yeah, I had a moment. You missed the spider. Trust me, you didn't miss anything. There seems to be a whole lot of cars up there, so we won't bother going through there. We're going to cut through here. But yeah, Miss G, oh my goodness. It was like, the spider was this big, like my hand. Okay, I might be slightly exaggerating, but just a little bit less than my hand. Wow, this is a great view, guys. Oh, wow. Okay, let me go back. Rewind. This is a great view here. Ready? GoPro. What a magical view that is, guys. I have never seen this view before. That is really cool. That is nice. That is so nice. And you know what's really nice is that we're seeing this like the same time together. Like, I've not seen that view before. I mean, I've walked here before. I've never walked through there and got that kind of like element of like, wow. Wow. That is a really nice view. Oh, let me see if I can take a photo, guys. Let me see if I can take a photo with the GoPro. Quality's not the best with GoPros, right? But we can see if we can take a photo. Come on, play the game. All right, ready? Let's frame it. Oh yeah, that's it. Hold on a second, guys. I need to press. Oh, what the hell does that say? Update manually. Oh, what? Why does a GoPro want to update dates? Come on. It does my head in, I tell you. Come on, what the hell? Okay, just bear with me while I fight the GoPro. I'm putting any date in just to tell it to shut up. Come on. There we go. Date. I don't know why it always wants to give... I only did this yesterday, guys. Okay, ready? Okay, ready? That's a bit closer in. No, back more. Okay, wait for that lady to come out. Away. No, we'll go back a bit more. Back. Down. No, okay. I don't know what I'm trying to do, guys. With a GoPro, you can't zoom in. That's what I wanted to do. Get it framed, completely framed. Just a little bit though. Like, there you go, that's it. There you go, that's it. All right. Oh. Let's see if we can get a selfie, right, guys? Okay, that's me. Okay, let's see if we can get a selfie, guys. Okay, hold the camera up. Ready? 1, 2, oh, whoops. There you go. I don't know if that worked. Okay. Yeah. I am not very good at using the GoPro, guys. This is a GoPro 10, and I'm sure the GoPro 10 was great back in its day, but I just haven't been using it. I don't use it very often. And I try to, when I go on travel, I don't take a laptop with me. I take my phone and I take a SSD hard drive, which is a fast hard drive that you can shove into your into your phone to download and get off your photos so that you don't have to, you've got more room. Oh, guys, see up here, guys? Got people climbing they're climbing the harbour bridge. I've never done that. I'd like to do that one day. But I find, right, GoPros, because obviously you take lots of footage on your GoPro, which I take lots of footage on my phone too. So when you're taking it off your GoPro, you've got to go through your phone if you're traveling without a laptop. So thankfully, I'm traveling with I'm staying at my sister's house, so I'm using her laptop to transfer this to the hard drive and bypassing the phone. So that's probably why I don't actually travel with this thing very often, because it's a pain in the ass. Because even though I have like a 250 gig phone, it's not a lot of footage. So if you've got camera stuff on your phone, you have to delete that first and then try to transfer it over between your phone and the SSD. It's just a pain in the ass. I wish I could use the Wi-Fi on this to just go through my phone and onto the S drive without having to put it on my phone. If anyone knows how to do that, it sounds like it's possible to do, but I just haven't figured out how to do it. Because it's really limiting. Just going to be honest. And obviously I'm not a good YouTuber. I mean, take that back. I'm not an amazing YouTuber yet. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And I just there must be a way of doing it. Although I guess, professional YouTubers carry laptops. I don't want to carry a laptop around with me. It's too heavy, and I try not to carry stuff that, is really worth anything. I always have my phone on me, so I don't care what happens to my backpack. If I leave my backpack in the backpacker hostel, I don't care. If people want to steal my underwear, go for it. Happy days. But, that way I don't have to worry about laptops and stuff like that. I carry everything of kind of value with me. Okay, this is a pier bar. I've been up here on the next level for a conference. It's got a great view on the other side. Honestly, Sydney is an amazing place to hang out. So guys, I'm walking literally past a conference and they're all staring at me, staring at my phone. Literally. That was funny. Oh, can we get through here, guys? Shit, I don't think we can. I don't know if we can, guys. Can we get through? I think we can. Shit, no we can. Oh, what's this? It is a tourism portfolio. Destination marketplace. Oh, what's this about, guys? In tours, Slovenia, Croatia, Montenegro, United Arab Emirates, Dubai. Oh, this looks interesting. Old Dora would have been like, scrap and get in there, guys. Oh, this is cool. All right, this is good. Okay, guys, let's reverse. Ready? All right, ready? Oh my God. Let's be a good YouTuber. Ready? Wow. What a view. What a view. That is cool. It's so big, guys, you can't see it. Okay, this is a nice section here, guys. Ive steps, sorry. Can make some cool photos through these little windows. I've seen many people have wedding photos down here because it's such a nice spot. Such a nice spot. Okay, so obviously be very careful here, guys. Don't want to get wet. So because I've got the camera vertical, you can't really see the whole thing because it's such a big thing. Okay. So it's pretty cool to get a photo through here. Yeah, I find it really hard. So that's a cool view. See what I'm doing? I'm trying to catch a frame through here. No, Dr. Ninja, I can't. I'll show you through the camera here. Because I'm on horizontal. Sorry, I'm on vertical, you can't get it all. So if you have a look at my camera, there's my GoPro. That's the best you can do. That's what you can do. Because you can't fit it all in. Like I said, the GoPro's, when you're doing vertical, you can't fit it all in. All right, let's. So guys, I'm trying to get a photo. Whoops. I'm flipping it back to camera. There we go. Yeah, this is going to suck for you guys because when you're right under it, it's just too big. you can't see it all. But on the GoPro you can. So this is where the advantages of GoPros are. Or if you're filming horizontal, right, instead of vertical, you can actually get most of it in. So in the distance you can see the famous opera house. Oh, what's that? Nothingness. Oops. Just rubbish. It's pretty cool, hey? So you see lots of people getting photos here for their weddings. So guys, you can see the famous opera house. So maybe from this angle you get a better view, guys. As I said, this is zoomed in. I zoomed out. That's zoomed in. Try not to get that kid in the film. So obviously they're doing some restoration. They seem to be always doing restoration on the bridge because it's such a big bridge, right? They're always having to do something on it. That was something I wanted to do this time round. On top of the bridge is actually a museum. Oh, I should have asked that guy. Damn it. There's always a lot of security guards here, guys. You'll see, this is the first one I've seen. But you'll see lots of security guards around because obviously this is a pretty public site, and they always have security guards around these public kind of sites. So when you walk across the harbour bridge, you will see lots and lots of security guards. Wow, this is cool. Let me just flick around again, guys. Let me take a photo. It's a bit hard to get a photo here. You can store on that Dora. What does that mean? Oh, I have one. I do have 2 SSDs with me. They're the fast hard drives, so I can hold 1 TG worth of footage. When I went to Europe last year, I nearly filled the whole thing up. So I always carry 2 with me just in case. And then just in case one breaks, that's always an issue. Okay, let's go back to... Alright, let's do a drone shot, guys. Ready? Drone shot. Yeah. Drone shot. Whoa. Under the bridge. We're under the bridge. Okay, I've had my fun. Under the bridge, we'll be having some fun. Here comes a security guard. Here comes the big bus, Sydney, the hop on hop off bus, guys. Obviously it stops here. When the security guard comes, I want to ask him a question. Oh, that's my head. When the security guard comes, I want to ask him a question about the museum that's on top of the bridge. Just going to wait for this hop on, hop off thing comes. Do you know if the museum upstairs is open yet?
I think
It's still
it
closed?
might be closed.
It's still closed, okay.
It opens during daytime.
Oh, so they were renovating it for a while, so it's back, it's open again?
I'm not too sure
Okay,
now,
but I'm not, yeah.
If you give him a call, then
Okay, cool, thank you. Okay, he's not sure. Oh, they're stopping there to take photos, guys. They're stopping there to take photos. Everyone's taking photos. Do you feel like you're in London, guys? Seeing the double-decker buses? That's the original place where they had the double-decker buses, right? Now, most cities have double-decker bus tours, right? Are you going to wave at them? Should we wave? Let's wave. Ready? Wave. And not one person waved at me. They're like, you idiot. Alright, so she's nice and windy over here, guys. She's nice and windy. Alright. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Now, I was trying to do a jumping for joy before, and it just wasn't the right angle. I think I might be able to do it from here, on this hill. Okay, quickly, just want to run across the road. This might be a good angle, guys, for so you can actually see the Opera House. The Harbour Bridge. Obviously, I'm travelling by myself, so it's a bit hard. Like when you're trying to take photos, you're going to have to think about how you're going to take a photo, like the height and all those kind of things. These are the things you need to take into consideration. This is a good view. Look at this. If only I could get a selfie like that, guys. Come on. All right, ready? Selfie. I could screenshot that later on. Yes, I know I'm on lock, guys. But this is what you got to do. The GoPro won't do it. The GoPro's just, the photos don't turn out. The angle of it's funny. I don't know. It's weird. All right, ready? See the angle, guys? I've got a really, really good photo of me jumping for joy from this angle. I don't know how I did it, but I'm going to see if we can do it. If we can do it. I think we need to go up higher. Oh, wouldn't it be amazing if I could lean it up against this? This would be amazing. All right. All right. With a GoPro, not GoPro, we have our what do you call it? Our tripod. All right. Let's see if this works. Kinda. All right, ready? Let me dress myself, guys. All right. All right. Look all right. Fine. All right, ready? I have to go here, don't I? You want to see my... Yeah, okay. That way, maybe? If I'm going to do a jumping for joy, you need to see my legs. Ready? Did that work? How was that, guys? Did that look all right? I don't know if I can do it any other way. Oh, whoops. That was good timing. How was that one, guys? I need your advice because I can't see what I'm filming. I think it worked. Thank you. Thank you. It looked good. Yes, it was nice. Excellent. Thank you, people. I love you. All right. So let me try another thing. So obviously I'm using the selfie camera. If you turn it around, that's probably a better view. But I can't see myself, guys. So this is where I have to trust you guys. So can we do it this way? I don't know. Oh, hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm going high, I'm going high. I don't know how long I can hold this camera like this. Whoops. Okay, whoop. Sorry. Oh. Oh. Hey guys. This is how easy it is to press something. So I just touched something. I just turned custom screen printing off a moderator. So that's how easy it was. So Nicholas yesterday was like, oh my God, I'm not a moderator anymore. And I said, I reckon when I was having some issues with my camera, I touched something. I just touched, you watch. Wayne, you're not a moderator anymore, are you? Have you look at your phone? Can you just click on someone's profile and I bet you're not a moderator anymore. Because I just touched it and it said, Wayne, custom screen printing's not a moderator anymore. I obviously didn't do that purposely. I just touched something and that's what happened. So that happened to Nicholas yesterday and he was a little bit, I don't know if he was being serious or not, but that's how easy it is to happen. So Wayne, can you confirm? Yes, correct. There you go. See? Let's press that again. There you go, Wayne. You're back. You're a moderator again. So if say Debbie Sue, if you see Nicholas again, can you let Nicholas know? That's how easy it was. I just did that by accident with Wayne. Okay, let me go back to trying to figure out how to take a photo. I'm trying to use, okay, that's not a very, okay. There we go, that, maybe like that. That. Okay, like that, guys. Okay, guys, oh, whoops. Okay, oops, I don't know if that's gonna stay. Okay, this is a problem, guys. I can't, now I'm gonna try to jump in front of the camera. Oh, whoops, okay. This is the fun and games of trying to take photos by yourself. I don't know how long, oh, no, it's going. Okay, shit. What if I use a GoPro? I could use a GoPro. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna use a GoPro. That could work. Come on, play the game. All right, ready? That could work. Did that work, guys? Come on, give me feedback. Because I don't want to leave the camera just in case. So the camera is still, I'm standing right next to it. I'm not moving it because that's a good angle. It worked? Did it work? Was it a good jump? Should I do another jump just for good records? Okay, ready? All right. It worked. Okay. There you go. That's not a bad angle for a photo, guys. That's not a bad angle. So let me just get the GoPro. I should have had the... Oh, GoPro's off. No, the GoPro's on? GoPro's on. GoPro's on. It's a great view up here. All right, so let's do... Oh, no, don't go off. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, let's line up a camera. Okay, let's go. See, I actually think the GoPro, this is a better shot right now with this. Actually, go this angle. Actually, that's a better angle, guys. Okay, ready? Let's try to do that. So this is the downside of doing lives, guys. I can't actually get photos while I'm doing a live. It kind of sucks. It's starting to take... it's actually kind of taking a shine off me doing lives. I'm going to be honest. because it's nice to be able to do lives and film, because like this is actually not content that I'm going to like have to worry about storage, right? This is content I can come back to one day in the future, and I can download it or screenshot it and do what I want with it, right? And it's great to do because I've screenshotted some old footage from other lives and used it. But, you know, to take a photo sometimes it's much nicer than getting a screenshot from a live. I don't know what the workaround is, guys. Actually, let me just try something, guys. Let me try something. I'm going to come back in a second. I'm going to go to my camera and see if I can take a photo, right? So you guys, I'm going to be coming back in a second, okay? 2 seconds. See what happens. If I disappear, I disappear. Oh my God. I took a photo while I was doing a live. And it gave me the option to do a video too. Hold on a second, guys. Let me test that theory out again and let me try a video. Let me try it. I'm back. Okay, I'm back in the game with the lives, guys. I'm back in the live. If I'd only known that ages ago, I could have had so much more footage, like photos. Because I actually don't tend to take many photos anymore because I'm taking too much videos. It just buffs while you're doing it, but you came back, yes. So that's not a big deal. So now I know. That's great. Okay, so let me just, I need to plug in my battery pack, guys. The thing about the battery pack I have is I can still plug this in because I'm old school, guys. I'm old school and I don't like to use the other things. Oh, Debbie Sue. Oh, Debbie Sue, I'm going to show you it. Okay, this is another option, okay, guys. I learnt this by accident yesterday when I was doing a live, okay? Let me just... Debbie Sue, I'm going to put a photo on the screen of a dress that I just bought. Nope. Let me see if I can do it. Guys, can you hear me? That's the photo I just took. Let me just show you the Debbie Sue, do you like this dress? Debbie Sue, did you see that? Was I able to show you screenshots of what I just did? Oh my God, we just did something really cool together. I did that by accident yesterday when I accidentally cut Nicholas off as moderator. I accidentally put photos. I was just like tapping away. I don't know what I was doing. Can't remember. And yeah, but show you the dress, guys. This is the dress. But Debbie Sue, it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. I shouldn't have bought a dress. I don't need a dress. But you know what? When in Rome, you buy a dress. I'm in Rome, right? Technically I was. The other day I was at a Roman kind of cathedral looking place, didn't I? Okay guys, we're using this. It is a brand called Nimble. I got it from Apple Shop. I shoved that in the back of my phone, like right now. Let me shove it in the back of the phone. And hey presto, I have battery. I mean, the battery is getting extended. So, guys, we can do a few things now, guys. I want to get a photo. I want to get a selfie with me and my duck, right? So this is what we're going to do. All right. I'll show you first. This is me. Oh, that's me. That's me. Me and the duck. So give me a second, guys. I'm coming back. I'm taking a selfie with the duck and I'll show you the photo. Let me show you the photo. Oh, that's me. Oh. That's me. I don't know how to get myself off the screen. That's weird. How do I do that? Okay, hold on, give me a second. Yeah, that'll do. I think I'm getting a bit too smart for my boots now. All right. If it was a nice day, that would probably be a really good picture to paint right there. Don't you reckon? If this was a nice day, you could sit here and look up and paint. All right, let's put things away, guys. Don't need a hat. Okay, put our dress away. Oh, we forgot to take that out. Okay, let's have some water. This is such a great view here. All right, guys. Where would you like to go? So this is Choose Your Adventure, guys. And I've done both of these things, so I'm okay. But where would you like to go? Would you like to go to the observation park in the middle? Or would you like me to walk around down the harbour and then you'll see the Opera House? A or B, guys? I'm happy with either, guys. As I said, I've done both. So A, we'll go to Observation Park and then we'll have a view over, probably a better view of the bridge. But if we continue walking down here, okay, Opera House. All right, we'll go to the Opera House. All right, let me just dress myself, guys. Put my backpack on. Okay. All right, we're good. Always check to make sure you didn't drop anything. Just golden rule, guys. Always just look back. Believe it or not, sometimes you drop things. You know what I did one day? When I was going to Samoa, somehow I dropped my bathing suit, guys. Now, can you imagine if I went to Samoa without my bathing suit? I would have had to go buy a bathing suit, and that wouldn't have been easy. Don't ask me why I dropped my bathing suit. I was somehow diving into my backpack at the front of the airport in Brisbane, and I was pulling something out of my bag. I think I was pulling a jumper out or something like that, and my bathing suit fell out and onto the ground. Actually, it wasn't my bathing suit. It was my my bikini bottom, which looked like underwear basically. It was my bikini bottom. Now, for some reason, I checked in and I just had this feeling. I had this sick feeling that I've dropped something. Okay, run, Dora, run. Run, Dora, run. I just had this sick feeling that I dropped something. So I went back to the front of the airport, and guess what I saw on the ground? It looked like a pair of underwear just lying on the ground, but it was my bathing suit bottom. So, yeah, sixth sense, right? Always follow your sixth sense. Oh, this guy's taking a photo. Is it a good photo? It's probably a good photo. There we go, guys. We've got from that icon to that icon. To this icon. You knew I was going to say that, didn't you? Had to be said. Is this England? No, this is Sydney. Sydney Harbour. It looked like England because of the double-decker bus, I understand. Yeah, the double-decker bus probably was the bit that... But this is a great view of the structure. So in here, guys, is an actual museum, and you can go right up to the top. I really want to go up the top. I've never been. It's about $20. The last time I was here in December, it was closed. So that's what I was trying to ask that guy for. So he said ring. So anyway, I might ring. I could do that tomorrow. So that's what I was going to say, guys. I don't know. I was on a live one day in the last couple of days. I've been on a few lives. We established that. I was talking to someone and I was saying how I've got a school friend that lives down here. I've got a couple of school friends that lives down here. When I say school friend, like a guy from friends from high school. And okay, guys, hold on a second, okay? Why is this opened? Okay. Hold on, Dora, hold on. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, I got a photo, guys. Hold on a second. Hey, Singapore, how are ya? I'm back in a second. I just had to take a selfie, guys. Because I can. That's a good view, actually. That's a really good view right there. Hey, thank you, Samurai. Actually, I know your name. You told me last time I was talking to you. I can't remember though. Something Singapore. Can you tell me your name? Your first name? I'm sure you told me. So guys, this is the Captain Cook cruise. You can see there they're having dinner. So it's a cruise for at night time just to have dinner and be in the harbour. Hey Gaza, how you going, Gaza? Did you watch the? Were you there watching it? The Crowded House. I actually never saw it, to be honest. I mean, you could Google it. I'm sure you could. Crowded House, guys, was a really great Australian band. Gaza's talking about. Gaza is my friend from Brisbane, and he's talking about when they did a farewell show and they did it from the Opera House. So guys, we're walking into Circular Quay. So we've walked from Barangaroo through. Okay, so this is a wedding shot here, guys. Well, maybe not a wedding shot, maybe it's just a professional camera and they're just dressed up and she's holding some flowers. Maybe, I don't know. Could be an anniversary. It's a nice shot, actually. That's nice. Beautiful. Don't do it. Don't do it. Joking, guys. Don't do it. Just joking. Not really. I am joking. No, I'm not really. Oh, look, some people get married and it's very successful. I personally never wanted to get married. It's weird. I never wanted to have kids and I never wanted to get married. I did neither of them. So, see up here, guys? This is the old section of Sydney, the original section. See those buildings here? They're very old. There's some old houses in there behind there. It's a really cool section, the rocks. When I was asking you where you wanted to go, if you wanted to go up to the observation park, up there is surrounded by a lot of the old buildings of Sydney, but we chose to walk around here. So tomorrow, guys, that's what I was trying to tell you about a story about. I have a friend that lives down here and I haven't bothered to catch up with him just because he's a mad drinker, like a mad drinker. Like he likes a drink or 5 or 6 or 7 or 10 or 20. So I haven't bothered to catch up with him. I'd post some photos on my personal Facebook that I was in Sydney. So posted some pictures of my paintings that I've been painting, guys. How rude. Get out of our way, guys. Come on. And he reached out and messaged me and said, hey, you're in Sydney. Do you want to catch up? And I said, oh, where are you? Because he actually is not staying too far away from where I'm staying, a little bit further down the road. And he said, oh, yeah, I'm at Maryland, which is near Parramatta. And I was thinking about going to Parramatta tomorrow. And I said, oh, well, you know, I don't know, you work, don't you? And he goes, no, I'm actually off tomorrow. He goes, I'm actually going to the Opera House tomorrow, to the bar. I said, what are you up to there? And he goes, oh, I'm meeting up with Glenville, which is another one of our school friends. So I may catch up with them tomorrow. I was also going to catch up with Vess. So Vess is the lady that I met through Instagram, who's also just she started a YouTube page. There's a paddle boat there, guys. So that's another dinner boat that goes out into the harbour. Hey Lavender, how you going? Okay, Gazza, you didn't watch it. Oh God, it's windy, guys. I'm going to move down here, guys. It's a bit windy. So, yeah, I don't know, I'm thinking I might, depending on what time I've got to meet up with him, and I'm thinking it's probably going to be the afternoon, I'm going to see if I can meet up with Vess in the morning and then meet up with the guy friends from school and have some drinks and try to control myself and not drink too much alcohol. Again, I'm a solo traveller by myself. Even though I know Sydney and I'm Australian, I speak the language, yada, yada, yada. You got to be careful, right? Like, you don't get too drunk, Dora. Don't get too drunk. And also day drinking. Day drinking never ends well, guys. Just saying. Well, maybe it's me. Day drinking in the sun is never a good combination for Dora. So guys, if you want to go for a swim, off you go. Jump in. I mean, I don't know, I've never seen anyone do it, but I guess you can. So we're walking around to the cruise ship camp terminal. So this is where the cruise ship comes in. So at the moment there's no cruise ship, which is great, because when there's a cruise ship there, it blocks the whole view. And normally that boat's not there either. So you get the whole harbour to have a look at. So guys, love to know what you think of my tour, how my tour's going. That's what I called my the heading. I said Barangaroo, walking tour from Barangaroo to Circular Quay. And I said, P.S. I'm not really a tour guide. Okay, we're going to just slip up here, guys. I'm just going to interrupt the walking tour just to have a look up here, because this is the old rocks, guys. There's an old pub here. I just want to quickly show you one of the old pubs. Oh, this is cute. Look at this, guys. How romantic. Hendrick's Gin. Anyone a gin fan? Oh gosh, rose and cucumber. That sounds nice. Rose and cucumber gin. I've never tried that before. That's beautiful. Is it working? Yeah, we can sit there, guys. Huh. Debbie Sue. Debbie Sue. Debbie Sue. I feel like you should be sitting next to me, Debbie Sue. Oh, this is kind of lovely, guys. La 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 la. La la la. La 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 la. I'm actually a good tour guide. The problem with that is that, I'm going to be honest, the tourists. There's some tourists that would be an absolute pain in the ass. They'd be like, oh, the weather's shit. Like, I can't dictate the weather, right? Or just things. And I just go, yeah, personally, no, not interested. I did actually, once upon a time, apply for a job for Kentucky Tour. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with Kentucky Tours. I think Kentucky Tours for under 30-year-olds or under 35. And I would have been perfect. I'd just come back from Europe, my first backpacking trip. So I've done a couple of, I've been to a few places. I hear this. So this is some of the old buildings. Actually, I want to be on the other side, guys. Let's go on the other side. I don't think I can't get through there. And yeah, I'd been to a couple of, I'd probably been to about 20 countries at this stage. I was 25 years old. I'd been in retail. I probably on paper looked okay. But you know what? I didn't even get an interview. And that was it for me. I was like, yeah, oh well. That was the end of me even thinking I'd be a tour guide. But can you imagine if I was successful and I did get a tour, like I did get a job, would have been living in Europe. Actually, this is the building I want you to see. This one here. It's very cool. Is it a driver or a security guard? I reckon it's a driver. Hi Harry, you're obviously a friend of Lavender. I saw you talking about Lavender before. Lavender's my niece, so please be nice. So, I don't know what this building stands for. ASNC. Does anyone know what that means? Because it looks very English style, right? Obviously, Australia was, we came over, a lot of people came over on the, as £10 poms. That's how much it cost to come over from England back in the day, £10. So a lot of English people are over here, we're ancestry, or we came as convicts. There must be some singing down there. Some music happening down there. Okay, so this is the cruise ship terminal. Just going to quickly show you, there's a really cool pub here. It's like the oldest pub in Sydney. And then we'll go back down to the harbour. I'm just trying to think, is it a bit further up here? Yeah, it's just up here. Or is it there? That's it there. I think it is. Let me have a look. Observation Hotel. Oh. Let me have a look. So these are some of the old houses of the Rocks. This is one of the original areas that was settled when the English came here to Sydney. So there's a lot of old historical houses. There's even some interesting archaeological dig sites here underneath the backpackers. The YHA here is Youth, what's it stand for? Youth Hostel Australia. And I've stayed there before, even as an adult. Okay, well, let me just cross the road. And underneath the YHA is an actual archaeological dig. And you can see old plates that they might have brought over from England back in the day. And some of the old buildings. It's really, really quite cool, actually. I love anything to do with, some cool photos over there, guys. I don't know if they're photos, no, I think they're paintings. Interesting. Might give me ideas, but when you can't go in there with cameras and stuff, that's not appropriate. Now, this is the pub. Is this the pub? Dora, what's the hell? This is the old pub, what the hell? Is it not open? This is one of the oldest pubs in Sydney. Okay, maybe that's, I don't know, that's really weird. Okay. You'll find a lot of opals because opals are sold to the tourists here. There's a lot of police here too, a big police presence around here. So this is a very touristy little area here. Very, very touristy. Ooh, hold on guys. Let's just go down a random I had to turn it off because there's music playing, guys. So when you hear turn the mute in a hurry, that's why. Music again, guys. I thought that was pretty cool. I've never been in there before. The Orient. That's not the bar I was talking about, guys. Okay, we'll get back to our tour in a second, guys. We'll get back in here in a second. I'm just going to take you one stop up because I'm going to be a really random tour guide and take you to one of my favourite little hot spots. I love these trees here. It is so cool. Can you see up there, guys? The tunnel of trees. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. You're dating lavender, Harry. Okay, that's great. So I love the framing here. It's so beautiful. Let me see if I can zoom in and show you. Maybe without that fire engine there. See? Isn't it beautiful, guys? So I've got a few more people in the live. Could you please like the live if you like this tour? If you don't like this tour, like the live anyway. So it's very, very pretty. So up there in the square here is where a lot of old houses are, and what's that archaeological dig I was talking about, at the YHA. It's very, very cool. Anyway, we're going to go down here, guys. That Orient Hotel was really fun, guys. I really liked it in there. Like little like, pokey rooms and little secluded little areas, little romantic little, places that you can sit and have a drink. Me and my duck having a romantic drink. Okay, we're walking back to join the tour, guys. We're going back to join the tour. We'll go back down this way, okay? So you see the whole effect. I'm such a good tour guide. I'm going to take you back to the start and show you where the cruise ship terminal is. Got a really nice bar there, the James Squire bar. I won't go in the James Squire bar because they're playing music also. Oh God. So guys, when you suddenly hear the the mute, it's because I can hear music, okay? I keep on getting copyrights, guys, on my lives when I'm even music is played for a couple of minutes. So I'm just trying to negate getting another copyright. They're not copyrights where there's strikes, where I will lose my channel or anything like that, but they're copyrights where if I was monetized, the whole live would have got ruined. As in not ruined, but you can still watch it, but I wouldn't have actually got paid for it, which is kind of not fair for like 2 minutes of the video. But apparently if I had my laptop with me, I could cut that bit out of a live, but I don't have my laptop with me. Okay, so there's a bit of a rule when looking at art that you shouldn't take photos of it because technically you're like stealing kind of their art. So we're not going to do that. But look at this, guys. Okay, guys, there's free calls. I don't know anyone's phone number. This is the problem. Who could I ring? Okay, guys, let's see if we can do something, guys. I'm just trying to think who I could ring. Okay, bear with me, guys. I'm going to take you off the phone. It'll start kind of making I don't know what it'll do. It'll it'll look like I've gone away, but I'm coming back, guys. I'm just going to take the phone number so I can call my friend, okay? So just bear with me, guys, okay? Let's see. You guys probably won't hear. I'm going to put a button on her voice, okay? Let's see if she'll answer the phone. Hello? Is that... How do you know it was me? So I'm doing a live right now and I'm saying to my friends, I'm going to bung on a voice. And my friend guessed straight away it was me. How are you? I'm just out of curiosity. Last time I was in Sydney, I should have rang you because you were in Sydney at the same time. So are you in Sydney now? Oh, in Bribie Island. How's the new house? Oh, good. Okay, cool. Anyway, I just wanted to say hello and see how the new house was. And I just, out of curiosity, you might have been in Sydney. If you were, well, we'd catch up. You're in Melbourne next week? No, I won't be in Melbourne. I'm in Bali in a month's time. Does that help? No? Yeah, I know. All right, mate. I'll catch up soon, okay? Bye. Love ya. See ya. Okay. I don't know if you heard any of that, guys. So in Australia, ringing a mobile from any of these phone boxes is free. Oh, that's better. I could have done a Wonder Woman then and like spun around. So anyway, I love doing that. I always ring a couple of different friends and I've done that a few times to Kate. I just must have a memorable voice that, yeah, most of my friends know it's me. All right, guys, we're going back down to Funky Town. We're joining back with the tour guys. So no joke, last time I was in Sydney, I went up to the northern Central Coast with my sister. Remember, we did that hike together. We went to a hike to Booty hiking. Ken Done Gallery. So guys, Ken Done is a famous artist in Australia. Famous. Again, should never take photos of art, right? Because that's his kind of paintings there. So I did a hike up there. I stayed up a couple of nights up there with my sister, where my sister has a holiday home up there. And we drove through this really cool place called, oh my gosh, what's it called? Okay, it's something. But that's where my friend Kate is originally from. And she's always told me about this beautiful place. And we drove through it. I was like, oh my God, this place is beautiful. This is where my friend Kate's from. And guess what? We drove past Kate. She was at a bar. I drove at that afternoon. I sent her a message saying, I was driving through where you used to live. She said, I'm there. And I went, no way. She's like, you should have stopped and said hello. I said, well, I didn't know you were there. So there was a method to my madness then, giving her a call, because, she might have been in Sydney. She does a bit of travelling with her work. Hey, Deb, how you going, Deb? We did meet in Sydney on your live. I was actually even telling people when I was doing a walk in Cabarita, because that's where I'm staying with my sister, that's when I met Lavender. And I told them the story about Lavender's Rock. Okay, so this is James Squire. I love a James Squire beer, guys. Love a beer. There's a lot of security guards down here. A lot of security guards. Oh wow, look at this thing. Look at this glass. Okay, we'll have a look at this glass, I don't know what you call them. Look at this. It's got a koala on it. That's cool. I think that's where you put like vodka down it and it does shots or something. I don't know. Does anyone know the name of it? I can't remember the name. Oh, I should know it. I don't know it though. How are you, Deb? So there's something happening here tonight. There's a lot of security guards there too. Here's that couple again, guys. Oh, isn't that a beautiful photo? Wow, isn't that gorgeous? Oh, here's one of those old boats. Beautiful. Does anyone know what YPO stands for? YPO. So that sounds like that's obviously there's some function here tonight for YPO because they've got the YPO symbols there. And they've got it even put up against the wall here. YPO. Does anyone know what YPO stands for? Because they've booked out this whole section for tonight, and that's why there's all these security guards. Does anyone know what that means? YPO, I'm curious now. So all the waiters are having their their chat before they start, saying, we've got important guests tonight. Please be, put on your special whatever, blah, blah, blah. Make sure you look pretty. Make sure your nails are nice, all that kind of stuff. Isn't that cool? It's an old chimney from some kind of, I don't know, who knows. But someone lives right under it. Look at that. Someone lives right under this chimney. That is cool. Jackie. Hello, Jackie. Oh, Jackie, I met you on Sandra's Live. Hello. How are you? I haven't even gone to check your channel out. Literally, when I was on that live, I have been out. I'm on holidays at the moment in Sydney. Oh, this boat is amazing. So welcome in, Jackie. Look at that boat. So there was obviously a night, you can go on that for dinner at night time. That is cool. Saturday, I actually probably am. Ask the security guards. Okay, let's go ask the security guards. Ready? Excuse me, can I ask what YPO stands for? Do you know what the function is?
So the gentleman can see the gentleman on this side.
Oh, he look.
Yeah, the black
Oh, okay. Okay.
young people.
Young people.
Yeah,
Okay. Cool.
from all over the world.
All over the world. Okay. All right. So that security guard doesn't know. He said to ask this guy up here, but he's busy at the moment, so we won't be a dick and, intervene. We'll just wait till he's not busy. The guy said there's young people from all over the world. So we'll wait till old mate over here. They look like pretty heavy looking security guards too. You don't want to mess with them. Look at this, guys. They're kissing. Oh, how so cute. So welcome, guys. If you're new here, we're on a walking tour. We walked from Barangaroo, which is right around the other side, Darling Harbour. We walked all the way around the harbour, under the harbour bridge, around. We did a bit of sidetracking up to the old rocks area here. We are joining the tour back again, and we're going to walk into Circular Quay, which is just in here. Obviously, that is a very, very famous landmark. The Opera House, I love the Opera House. It's such a cool building. And my last live here, I actually touched the actual sails. I'd never done that before, guys. You can actually lean up and touch the sails, and it's actually very interesting. It's like mosaic little tiles. It's very, very interesting. Okay, guys, does someone want to Google for me YPO? Oh, here we go. Here's this guy's. Let's go this way. Excuse me, can I ask what YPO stands for?
Young Presidents Organisation.
What does that mean? Young Presidents Organisation.
It's a business thing.
Oh, it's a business thing.
So it's like a global
Oh, cool.
entrepreneur.
Okay.
They're all like high net worth
Oh, okay.
business owners, and
Oh,
they come and have
cool.
a big kind of
It's a big hoo-ha.
network and
Yeah.
get pissed and eat nice food.
And have a nice venue to look at.
It's been like a week of
A week?
yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah. This thing is
They've,
ridiculous.
they've got a lot of money.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, go them.
yeah.
Hey, why not?
They all seem
if you
pretty
can,
good.
if you can, you can.
Exactly right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh well, thanks, mate. So that stands for young. What does it say? Young professional. Oh God, I didn't listen. They're young entrepreneurs, basically, high earning. Yeah, it's a networking group basically from all over the world. They've been here for a week. Okay, let's continue on, guys. Hey, it's Stacey from Create and Relate. Hello, Stacey. How are you going? We are down in Sydney Harbour. We have the famous Sydney Harbour Bridge. We have Sydney Harbour, which is famous in itself. And then we have the Opera House, which is another famous site. And then we're walking into Circular Quay. So Circular Quay is famous for, well, it's a bit of a hotspot. There's a lot of restaurants and bars. It's also got a lot of public transport. It's a big public transport hub. So you've got the ferries that go there, the train that goes there, the buses that go there, the light rail that goes there, all in one hub. So you can hop off one transport and go onto another transport. So this is a really cool pub. It's the James Squire pub. A couple of you might have been on my live a couple of days ago, maybe even a week ago now. And I was going for a walk and we came across a park that had a plaque talking about James Squire. And it talked about how James Squire had his first, where he made beer, basically, in that spot up the river, the Parramatta River. So, yeah, so I actually didn't know that about James Squire. So it's called Squire's Landing. So it's quite a famous beer here in Australia. It's not a bad beer. They've got a really good ginger beer. But I love their beers on tap. They've got a whole lot of beers on tap and it's really, really tasty. So you've got, hey Lavender, look, it's a love heart, Lavender. Lavender, look. Love, it's a love heart. That's it, young chief executives, young entrepreneurs all over the world. That's it. Okay, Gaza, you've probably been here before. Most people have a beer here. I would say tomorrow, when I catch up with my guy friends, they want to meet over here. See over there, you've got some little sails there, they're little umbrellas. That's a really whole lot of bars and restaurants there. It's not bad. Like a beer will cost you about $12, which is not too bad. That is my favourite little place there. I can never remember its name. I sit there and I have a drink while I paint. So that's where I painted one of my favourite paintings I've painted of the harbour bridge. I painted there, sitting there under the influence of alcohol. So this is where the cruise ship normally is, guys. This is why they've got all this stuff here. I'm actually surprised that you can walk past it all, to be honest. I'm surprised they don't have it all, you know, sectioned off so that there's no tampering. But yeah, on cruise ship days, there's massive big cruise ships and it blocks the whole view. Well, guys, I can't believe that I've got a few of you guys on my live. I actually normally do lives in the afternoon and I'm hard pressed to get 2 or 3 people. I sometimes make new friends, which is always, I love making new friends. But today I seem to have a few people that are not sleeping, like Debbie Sue, or they're up early, or like for example Stacey's in the UK, so she's just waking up in the morning. So this is a bit of the landscape of Sydney City. Oh, I should have been doing some GoProing, guys. I completely forgot about the GoPro. Lucky I've still got it in my hand, right? Okay, GoPro action, guys. We're walking into Circular Quay. There's no cruise ship here today, so it's nice that we can walk here. When the cruise ship's here, you can't walk through here. Obviously it's closed off. Must be pub time, Gazza says. I really would like a beer, Gazza. I'm going to be honest. I really would like a beer, but that pub is a bit too busy. And another thing that's happening right now for me is I keep on going to places that play music. And, okay. Okay, there was music, guys. That's what I was just trying to say, that I'd love to go to a bar, but they obviously play music. And if I'm on a live, I try to talk through the live. It doesn't work. I still get a copyright. Debbie Sue and I were on a live the other day. We were eating amazing desserts and eating food on a stick, and K-pop was playing. And I was trying to talk all the way through it, but I still got a copyright. It took about 2 days, and then it said copyright. So which means if I was monetized, every watch hour for that I wouldn't have actually got paid any money for. Right now it doesn't matter because I'm not monetized, right? I think I still get the watch hours, or maybe not, I don't know, no idea. But it's a bit disappointing because it was only like maybe 15 minutes of a 3-hour live. So the 3-hour live is pretty much boom. If I had a laptop with me, I could actually cut the copyright bit out, but I don't travel with a laptop, guys. So, I mean, when I go home, I can, cut it out, but by the time you get home, I don't really care about it, really. So, guys, this is the Museum of Contemporary Contemporary art. Oh my god, I can't talk today. So there's an art. They do a lot of art displays there. So this is Circular Quay, guys. I haven't thought about how I was going to get home, guys. Oh, hello. I have a guy friend that takes boats, brand new boats, and then brings them back to their owners. So he buys boats from Sydney and he'll bring the boat back to Brisbane, or he buys a boat from Perth and brings it back to Sydney, whatever the person wants, right? And last time I was in Sydney, he was here actually, and I was trying to reach out to him because when he's here, he takes the boat around. They've got to check the boat out to make sure it works, so they actually go around in the harbour. So I was trying to reach out to him to see if I could actually go on the boat. Obviously that's not him. So that was just a thing. How am I getting home tonight, this afternoon? How am I getting home? It is nearly 6 o'clock. Options to get home, guys. The easiest way to get home is to catch a ferry. Other option is to catch the train, but then I'd have to do the train and then a bus. So the easiest option for me is to catch the ferry home. But before I do that, guys, I will walk all the way around to the harbour, to the Opera House. There is a guy, there's a sea lion, like a big sea lion called Neil. Let's go see if Neil is there. The last time I came, he wasn't here, but the previous time Neil was there. So Neil is a wild sea lion, like a big, big sea lion. And he lives at the Opera House in the water. You'll see what I mean when we go there. They've got a whole roped off section. If we're lucky, we might see him. It's pretty cool. So if you want to hang around, hang around. It's just lightly spitting, guys, but this is doable. This is actually quite nice walking weather. Really nice walking weather. Oh, sorry, Stacey, if someone hasn't answered that question for you, thought Gazza might. Oh my God, this dog's, what's he doing? Is he doing a poo? Oh, he's doing a wee. It is 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, look at the dog, how cute. Oh my gosh, that is cute. Sorry guys, when I'm doing lives, I am not really in the chat very much. It does sound very arrogant of me, but I'm just not. I'm having a bit of an adventure myself. Oh, Dr. Ninja's grading papers. Are you a teacher? I actually thought you were like retired. Maybe you're semi-retired? I didn't know that, Dr. Ninja. Oh, Deb's gone. See you, Deb. I'm sure Deb's gone ages ago. I'm like, okay, I'm not too far away from the bottom of the chat. Are you getting the APT train back up to Brisbane? No, Gaza. God knows how much that would cost. I've never priced it. How much does it cost? I wouldn't have a clue. I'd love to do a train trip back home. I have not booked my flight back. That's the other thing, guys. I haven't booked my flight back. I haven't even booked my flight back from Bali. So I'm going to Bali in about a month's time. I've booked my flight to Bali, but I haven't booked my flight back. There's a couple of things I need to work through before I can figure that out. So guys, through there is the light rail. That is one of the light rails. It's like a light rail. We've got the ferries, and up there is the train station. And out the front there's also buses. So it's quite a hive of public transport here. Now, hopefully we don't get wet, guys. I don't think it looks like it's going to rain. Just a little bit rain, right? Okay, actually, while we're here, Let me just check out times, guys. I think we've got to go come from number 4. Let me just have a look. We're going to Cabarita, number 5. We're going to go from number 5, Cabarita, 18, so 6:25. I've got 25 minutes. And the next one will be, I wonder what time the next one is. Probably half an hour. We might better make it actually, guys. It's not going to take us half an hour to get over here. Though, in saying that, I will stuff around if I see the hit seal. It does look like it's going to slightly rain. So I have a rain jacket, a umbrella with me. There's lots of people here because obviously it's, end of the day, working week, or end of the working day, should I say. So everyone's coming home from work. This is the Manly one. They come out of from Manly. So Manly's like way over the bay. Okay guys, there's music. So I'm gonna turn the music off, like I'm muting, okay? Okay guys, the song that's just playing in the background is, Gaza will know it very well, Neighbours, remember? Neighbours, everyone still wants a neighbour. Okay, quick, choose your adventure guys. Are we going around to the Opera House? We will go, but there's another option. Going up here and looking from the view up there, over. Does anyone want to do that? It's not a bad view, or we're going to walk. So we've got option A, go up the lift, or option 2, walk. Quick, 1 or 2 guys, 1 or 2.
And there's something you want to wear, but it's in Gold Coast.
1 or 2 guys, 1 or 2. Go up, good day, laugh, I was in prisoner. Cell block, yeah. Okay, come on guys, not just Dr. Ninja. I mean, Dr. Ninja gave me the other choose your adventure. So Dr. Ninja's going up. I'm heading to bed. Good, go to bed. You know you're not going to miss much, you've seen stuff already. Good night, Debbie Sue. Plus, I'm not going to have any dessert this afternoon, okay? So you're not going to miss anything, okay? If I was having dessert, I'd make you stay, but you're going to go to bed, so we're not having any dessert. I'm engaged. Okay, because you're engaged, let's do it. We're doing this for you, Dr. Ninja, okay? So just remember that, Dr. Ninja. All for you. No one else is watching, just you. So this is a hidden little gem, guys. It's called the Cahill Walk. We're not going to do the walk, but we're going to go up to the viewpoint. Hopefully we have it to ourselves. Yes, we got it to ourselves. Yeah. Okay, it's a great view, guys. Or should I say, it's a great view, Dr. Ninja. Oh, it's really starting to rain. Whoops. Okay. So this is not great, guys. We're right next to the highway that goes onto the harbour bridge. But just give me a second, guys. Let me walk. And then there's a great view that you can see both the two icons. You can see the harbour bridge, and around the corner you can see the Opera House. It's an awesome view. So, Dr. Ninja, you're working very, very late. Okay, I really hope we don't get wet here, guys. I didn't bring my raincoat with me today. I didn't think, it was a bit overcast, that's why I brought my cardigan with me, but I did bring an umbrella just in case. So, let me just show you from down here. The view will open up in a second, and it's a pretty good view. Can you see? Peekaboo? Peekaboo, peekaboo. Because I'm on a vertical live, hopefully we'll be able to fit in both of the icons together. So if you keep on walking up this way, we can walk all the way onto the harbour bridge. I've actually never done it. I've walked on the harbour bridge, but I've never walked from here. I would like to do that one day. There's many things I want to do in Sydney. Okay. Can you see both? So you got there, and we've got there. Unfortunately, it's overcast day, guys, but you get the point. On a beautiful day, you get to see both of them, and it's really, really cool. You teach online, so I can work whenever I want and sleep in as late as I want. Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, why not? All right, guys, I'm going to keep on walking, guys. We're going to walk down and see if we can see Neil the seal. Just going to do a bit of GoProing. Because the GoPro can see everything. It's just not very clear though, is it? You guys can't see that very well. So it's just lightly spitting at the moment. But that's all right. We're not made of paper. But I really, really like going up and down that lift. So I'm glad, Dr. Ninja, you said go up the lift because it's really fun. And, you know, it's a free thing to do, right? I like to do free things when I'm in late places. Like, you know, it costs you money to get to destinations, right? And public transport, of course, when you get around. But like if you can do like a walking tour or do, you know, free things, I think it's a great thing to do. All right, we're going to walk down. So walk. We're going to go walk past my favourite bar. They'll be getting ready for dinner tonight, so they won't want some me going there to sit on a table and hog the table for one drink. Through the day, they don't give a shit because they'd rather have people on this, you know, sitting there, even if I'm only buying one drink. As I said, I'm not a Scrooge, but you know, I'm good with my money, and I don't, you know, that's saying that they're leaving. You know, I don't just chuck my money away. As I said, you know, I think travel is really, really important. It's my university. I never went to university. I've definitely learned so much from travel. Oh, that's a bit windy. Okay, let me just turn my GoPro on, guys. Go GoPro. GoPro. Which one's going to go first, guys? Left or right, guys? Left or right? Left or right? Which one's going to be the one that greets us? Left or right? Okay, it's right it is. Oh, hold on. Ground.
Going down.
Going down to Funky Town. I really love this lift. It's so much fun. My sister actually brought me here. So, and the last time I came here, I think I took Vess, my friend Vess here.
Ground level.
And I don't think she'd been up. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I can't remember now. All right. All right. Let's go. Gotta say, even with the grey sky, Sydney Harbour's still absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Really is. Even in the rain, I've been here in the rain and it's still just as beautiful. There's something about Sydney, guys. It's a really beautiful place to visit. So if you ever have the opportunity to come to Sydney, definitely take it. Definitely make it happen because it's definitely worth it. So these apartments here are worth a lot of money. Like a lot. You can imagine living on the harbour here with the views. Okay, we need to overtake. Overtaking. So, through the day, you'll see a lot of the jet boats here. So they're those fast boats. They take you out into the harbour. Actually, sorry, out of the harbour into the actual ocean at the front. And they do 360s and they take you to look at the seals on the rocks out in the ocean. It's pretty cool actually. And whale watching also, but there's no whale watchers at the moment. Whale watching is only between July and October. I've done whale watching here once. Didn't think it was fantastic, I'm gonna be honest. From where I live in Brisbane, we've got some really good whale watching in Brisbane. Not in Brisbane itself, but like on the Sunshine Coast or the Gold Coast, Hervey Bay, and we've got lots of humpback whales. I've had some really good experiences where maybe I just got unlucky when I was in Sydney. It wasn't that great. But you can go whale watching here, but in season, right? Okay, so this here, I can never remember the name of the cafe, is my favourite place to come sit. And I'll treat myself to a very, very expensive glass of wine. That's it, Whale Bridge. Whale Bridge, that's what it's called. So I think this is like the restauranty bit, I don't know. They've got two sides. It's a pretty cool building. But it's a beautiful place to sit and have a drink. And basically people watch. I always sit over on the outer over here. So you've got like complete views of the harbour and the Opera House. And then obviously sitting over here, you look out, you can look at the famous Opera House. So we're going to go straight up over to the back to see if we can see Neil, the sea lion. I'll point out where I'm going to go hang out, meet up with my guy friends tomorrow. It's quite a fun place. He's trying to hold up the Opera House. So guys, you know how I love jumping for joy? Fun story. I was doing a jumping for joy here. I was with a friend. Actually, I wasn't with a friend. I asked a random stranger to hold the phone. Sorry, sidetrack guys. Someone's feeding the seagulls, which you should never do. Don't feed the seagulls, because this is why they're hanging out here. See, this guy's feeding the seagulls. Don't ever do that. Shouldn't do that. It's really bad. Like, wild animals shouldn't be eating chips or anything. They should be eating random, like, they should not eat human food. Even for a photo, guys, don't do that. Don't feed birds, don't feed ducks. Just don't do it. So anyway, yeah, sorry. I was here, I got someone to hold the phone while I did a jumping for joy with that in the background, right? And a whole lot of school kids saw me doing that. And then I saw all the kids doing a jumping for joy. The teacher set the camera up. It was so cute. I think I even have a picture of it somewhere, but I don't know, buried on a hard drive somewhere. So yeah, down here, guys, is they call it the Opera Bar. So there's lots and lots of different places where you can get food and drinks. It's really a nice place to hang out in the sun. There's umbrellas there. They have, because it's really quite hot here, they have steam coming down from the umbrellas so that it keeps you cool. So welcome to Gadigal land. The Opera House stands on the Tubagong, the land of the Gadigal clan. Honouring the Aboriginal protocol, we warmly acknowledge the custodians of Gadigal country and pay our respects. Welcome to the country this is the customary greeting that our First People extend to visitors who in turn agree to respect the traditional laws and culture of the country. Welcome to the Gadigal country. So the land that we stand on now is called Gadigal country, which is the Indigenous name for Sydney. So yeah, down there is the Opera Bar. You can walk along there too. You get fish and chips, all the things. Just some music, guys. I keep on turning I don't know if you can hear the music, but Big Brother on YouTube will find the music. So just gotta be careful. Okay, we're starting to rain a little bit more. We could get wet here, guys. This might not be a smart idea, but anyway, we're going with it anyway. Hopefully it stops raining soon. It's only lightly sprinkling. Okay, this is when we walk the tempo a little bit more. Let's put it into gear. It's really, really a cool building, isn't it? I've never been inside, so like I've been underneath and inside under here, but I've never been inside the auditorium. So under there, the sails kind of like it's like acoustics, right? So they've got a theatre. I should do that one year. Actually go and see a show in there and hear the acoustics. One day we'll do that. So there's actually some people up on the bridge right now. They'll be getting nicely wet up there. I don't know if you can see that, guys. There's some people up there. So they'll be nice and slippery. They'll have raincoats on. They give them special coats. And you have to have special, running shoes with grip. You're not climbing anyway, you're just going upstairs. I've never done that either. One day. I probably would rather do the one in Brisbane. We have a mini version of the Sydney Harbour Bridge. We call it the Story Bridge. It's just a bit smaller. It's probably not as amazing as this, right? This is pretty... I think the Harbour Bridge is amazing because of Sydney Harbour, right? And then you've also got the Opera House next to it. Okay, guys. There's a good chance that Neil might not be there because there's no one around. But then sometimes I've seen Neil here and no one knows he's there. What I mean by that, guys, see this here? It's roped off. It's like got gates around it. People don't realise there's a wild animal. That's why they've got it gated off. So sometimes I've been looking at it. People are just sitting there staring at it, taking photos, and they haven't even noticed there's a sea lion. So it's got here, stay behind the barrier because there's a sea lion. No, he's not there. Damn it. He's not there. See here? It's got seal area. That's all right. Sometimes we see him, sometimes we don't. It's bloody beautiful, eh? Well, let me just finish off my little GoProing here. Unfortunately, Neil the sea lion's not there. But we have a view instead, right, from here. Never gets old. I'm going to say it never gets old. And it's a different view from this angle. Not too many people see it from this angle. So it's actually telling us Madame Butterfly, Hansel and Gretel. So these are obviously, Tchaikovsky. So these are operas that are actually going to be played here. Until March. Oh, maybe they're on now. Jeez. I wonder how much they cost. I might look that up later on. Maybe we could do that. When I say we, I mean me. Obviously wouldn't be able to do a live in there, guys. That wouldn't be appropriate. I'm putting in some miles. I haven't walked that much today, I'm going to be honest. Some days I've been doing like 15, 16 kilometres. But today has been a non-walking day, and the only reason I'm out is because I felt like walking because I had a massive lunch. I went out with my sister. We caught a metro. So Sydney has a new metro system, like the underground, I guess the underground in New York, or what do they call the one in, oh my god, what do they call the one in Paris? Oh my god, it's really windy. Really windy. Anyway, a metro system, underground system, right? We've never had one in Australia. So Sydney built one probably about 8, 9, 10 years ago now. No, maybe not that long. Maybe about 6 years ago they put it in. And I've never done it. And today I did it for the first time. It was amazing. I did a 10-minute live to see if I could do a live, like 100 metres under the ground in Sydney, and I was able to do a live. So I live streamed from the metro. It was pretty cool. So if anyone's interested in seeing that, go check it out. So there's the sails, guys. So on one of my lives last year when I was in Sydney, I went up and I touched the sails. It was very cool. I've never done that before. I'm not going to do that today, guys. I have to go up the stairs and I'm just feeling lazy. So I'm going to stay away from the music because I can even make out the music now. Just trying to walk away from the music, guys. If I can make out the music, the YouTube algorithm or whatever, the AI bots can actually make them out. There you go, guys. So here they have a lot of the concerts. Don't feed them, don't feed them.
So here is the Oper.
So they have a lot of concerts here. The last time I was here, they were setting up a concert. So a lot of concerts get held here with the backdrop of the Opera House. So it's very, very cool walking around it. On my last live here last year in November and December, we walked all the way around, and from over there, there's a tree over there, there's a beautiful tree. I'll zoom in there, from there, there's a beautiful view looking over here, kind of at sunset. It was beautiful, and even up there is a really nice view. So there's many, many nice aspects to the sea. Sydney Harbour, the Opera House, the bridge. Yesterday I was at a really, really cool place, Cockatoo Island, and I did some painting, and I was painting a bit of the Sydney Harbour actually I had a bit of the Opera House in it actually. That was pretty cool actually. If you look back at one of my lives, 2 lives back, it says something about painting. You'll see my finished product. And like I said, I'm not a professional painter or anything like that, but I'm really, really enjoying traveling and finding a really cool place to paint. I've been doing it for a couple of years now, but I kind of go in and out of doing it. So for example, last year I did quite a bit of painting when I was in Samoa, when I was in Paris, Luxembourg. I painted quite a bit of stuff. And then in Sydney last year I came here and I painted, and I've done some painting at home too. So it doesn't have to, you don't even have to do travel painting. You can do it even at home. So I did a painting of a lighthouse one day, and even in my park, in a park where I see koalas, I painted. So yeah, like it's just a really, really good thing to do mentally, to click off. And yeah, when you're painting, all you're concentrating on doing is painting what you're looking at, right? And thinking about your colours. So yeah, it's a really, really good thing to do for your mental health. See, Dora should have one of those tripods so I can actually take a photo of myself. Nah, where's the fun in that? I'd much rather try to set it up myself somehow, or I'll ask a random stranger to hold the camera for me. But it never gets old, guys. Hey Wayne, how you going? Wayne, look where we are. The famous Opera House, Sydney Harbour. We're walking into Circular Quay. Good morning, should I say? Or buenos dias, Wayne. ¿Cómo estás? How are you this beautiful morning? Thursday morning. Oh, here we go. Robert Louis Stevenson. There is material for a dozen bureaucrat stories to be picked up in the hotels at Circular Quay. That's funny. I don't know why that's randomly there. No idea. So you have a lot of the touristy, we call it touristy shops here. So there's a lot of people around because it's obviously now 6:30 in the evening. So in Sydney, they have daylight savings. So in Brisbane, it's only 5:30. So they're an hour ahead of me in Brisbane. So they have more daylight at night time. So they can do more things at night when they finish work, which I love. But it also makes it harder to get up in the morning, right? So like, effectively when you wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, it's really 6 o'clock in the morning. So if you're waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning, you're waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So it's a little bit of a contrast to kind of to get used to. And then when they turn the daylight savings off, because they don't keep it going all year round obviously, they turn it off in winter, then you have an extra hour sleep in. It's pretty good. But unfortunately, where I live in Queensland, we don't do daylight savings. We used to do it, but yeah, they don't do it anymore. So it's a bit of a shit. So like, for example, if you're trying to make a phone call, a business phone call, you have to factor in if you're ringing Sydney or Melbourne, because they might not answer their phones because they've already just clocked off for the day. Hi Abby, yes, I'm in Australia.
Yes.
So they're advertising Valentine's Day. So Valentine's Day is this Saturday, guys. Anyone doing anything interesting for Valentine's Day? I may or may not be flying home on Valentine's Day. That'd be a nice surprise for Diego, hey? Surprise, I'm home. So yeah, I haven't booked my flights home yet. I was actually going to go home tomorrow. I have got the week off work, so I don't really have to be home till Sunday afternoon, right? Technically, I could even get home. I got a late start on Monday, so I could get home Monday morning, but I wouldn't do that to myself. So I'm probably going to come home Saturday. I don't know, we'll see. As I said, I was going to go home tomorrow, but I was thinking about going up to Parramatta tomorrow. But then my friend that lives up that way said, how about we have a couple of drinks at the Opera House? So I'm going to be going back here tomorrow to have a couple of drinks with a school friend, a guy friend of mine. And then another one of our guy friends is coming down from Brisbane also. And I haven't seen him for a while either. So yeah, I'm going to catch up with some guys tomorrow. And I'm hoping I might reach out to my friend Vess. Vess is a Instagram friend that I met. She does pretty well. You could probably call her an Instagram influencer. She gets invited to a lot of stuff. And then she does posts about it, right? And she makes some money out of it. But she is marketing, like she does marketing for other people. She looks after other people's YouTubes and, not YouTubes, Instagrams and stuff. Anyway, long story short, she invited me. I met her one day, and then that night she invited me for the next day to go to another free event that she was invited to. And I went to a thing called, what was it called? Crap. But anyway, it was like Alcatraz. It was a show where I was in a bar/jail. So basically it was a show, they lock you in jail, you wear a jumpsuit, an orange jumpsuit, like you're in jail. And then they give you contraband that you got to hide, and you get given some drinks. It was really, really fun. It's the music, guys, so that's why I was just turning off. So behind me there is actually sometimes some really good didgeridoo music. And, you know, if I was there and I filmed it, I'd pay them a bit of money because, you know, they do a really good job. They play the didgeridoo and they have some music going in the background, like a bit of techno. It's really, really cool, but they're not doing that at the moment. They're just sitting there playing some music. So I sometimes have to mute because I've been getting a couple of copyrights. Not copyright strikes, but if I was actually monetized, I wouldn't have made any money for the whole live. And because I'm traveling, I don't carry a laptop with me, I can't cut that bit of footage out. So guys, I'm gonna get on the ferry. Let's see what time it is. So the ferry ride is actually quite nice if you want to join me for the ferry ride home. I'll just see what time the ferry is gonna leave. I think we might have just missed the other ferry, Cabarita. Oh no, 18:55. Okay, so we've got about 15 minutes, guys. Cabarita on Wharf 5. So, give us a second, guys. I wouldn't mind buying a bottle of wine. I'm staying at my sister's house. Oh my God, that guy's tall. There's a bottle shop here, I think. I think there's a bottle shop here somewhere. Where is it? It's either down here. Coffee club. There's a pharmacy. Bar. Oh, okay, we're just going down here anyway. I've got 15 minutes to burn anyway, guys. So this place here, City Extra, is a place where you can leave your bags. It costs you money, but it's a good place if you're like coming to Sydney just for the day. Like, I don't know, had to come to Sydney and then you're on a flight, your next flight somewhere else, and you have to take your luggage with you. You could come by train down here to Circular Quay, leave your bag at this restaurant at the front, and like, you know, I think it's about $16 for the whole day. And then you can go walking without having to carry your backpack or your bags or suitcases. Okay, this is not where I wanted to be. No. Okay, up the other way. Oh, here it is, Mr. Liquor. That's it, guys. Okay, let me just get my key card out. Actually, no, it's all right. So, I love some fruit salad. $12, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. We're going to get a bottle of wine, guys, so I can bring that home and have with my sister. That's all the cheap stuff. I love these. These are like nice sizes. It's like 1.5 glasses. That's really good size. Okay, we're looking for meat. We're looking for panit. No, what? Where are we got here, guys? Okay. Nope. I'm looking for a particular brand. Not those ones. It's a very English-looking bottle, isn't it? No. I'm looking for Petite Noir, guys. This is it. I love this one. How much is it? $30. Oh my God, guys. So because we're in a touristy area, this is why it's so expensive. That's a $20 bottle. Oh my God. You know what, guys? Maybe we don't need it. Light. That's actually not bad. How much is that one? Okay, we'll get this one. Okay. So guys, when I pay for it, I'm going to use my phone, so it'll black out, and then it'll come back in again. Okay, guys? Hi, how you going?
You need the plastic bag?
No, it's fine, thanks. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Good old plastic bag, paper bag, guys. So, guys, I will be doing a postcard giveaway in the next couple of days. I might try to organise that tomorrow. A postcard giveaway from Sydney. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to find somewhere where I can put this in my bag. Just bear with me, guys, where I try to put this in my bag. Oh, my GoPro. Oh. Now I have lots of things in here already. I've got my shopping from today. I went shopping and bought a dress. Don't ask guys. Alright, I'm going to shove that in backwards because can someone remind me when to be careful when you're putting your backpack down, Dora? Okay, hold on a second guys. Hold on a second. I have to use two hands because I can't get my hands down here. Okay, hold on. Okay, just me fighting with my bag, guys. Go. Okay, hold on. Let me just get it in there. All right. Come on. Play the game. Oh my God. Come on. Oh. Okay. Nearly there. Come on, close up. Oh, come on. It's sticking out a little bit. Come on. Oh, God, come on. I'm just fighting with my bag, guys. All right. Actually, I want to put that away too. I've charged my battery up. All right, that's okay. Shouldn't open up, right? Shouldn't open up. All right. Okay. It's lightly raining again, guys. But that's all right. We're going to catch the ferry. And then where my sister lives is like a 10-minute walk from the ferry shop, from the ferry, and I've got an umbrella with me. And I've got wine with me, so I'm fine. And guys, it is a Thursday night. I'm not working, so it's a school night, so I can have a cheeky wine, guys. Just saying, okay? Because back home in my real world, I don't drink as much alcohol as I am right now. I'm here with my sister. My sister loves a drink, so we like to have a drink together. Yeah, it's a way that we connect. So, shoot me. But when I get back home, I'll be tightening up my pants. That makes any sense? No, I'm not. No, I'll be tightening it. I'll be loosening up. No, I won't. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm going to have to behave. That's what I'm going to try to do. All right, guys, we're going to go tap on and get into the ferry. Well, not in the ferry. It's probably not here yet, but it won't be too long. It's 6:43 and our ferry comes at 6:55. So guys, let me just show you where I went today, guys. Oh, it's not even on here. Don't worry. Don't even worry. Cockatoo Island is where I went yesterday, guys. Why is mine not coming up? I was right. It did say 5. I'm sure it did say number 5. I'm sure it said number 5. Am I seeing things wrong? Cabarita 1855, not 5. Yes, is it. It just hasn't come yet. That'll change. Ooh. Yum. God, why am I'm getting hungry now, guys. This is a problem. Step away, Dora. Step away from the sweets. Do an ice cream. Ice cream? Ice cream? You scream? Ice cream? Ice cream? Ice cream? Ice cream? Ooh, I could get a... No, we don't. We don't need that. Step away, Dora. Okay, so guys, we have to use a card. You can use your key card, your phone. So I've spent about $15 today on transport. But I've been to a lot of places today. I've caught a bus and then I caught a metro all the way out to a very, very far away. Took 55 minutes to get there. And then I got the ferry back. And then I've been walking the whole time. So now we get a ferry back. So by the time I get home, it's probably going to cost me about $25. So transport costs in Sydney it's not cheap, guys, just saying. Okay, this is one of those restaurant boats. Actually, it doesn't look like there's anyone on it now. They're cleaning up. Yeah, they're cleaning up. Oh no, they're not. They're probably going to get people on it because there's a whole lot of drinks ready to go. So a whole lot of people are probably going to get on that boat soon. Actually, there's a whole lot of people getting ready to get onto the, yeah. So they're about to pick up all the people to go on the boat. And then that boat will go out into the harbour, and then I'll have a view of Sydney Harbour, the Opera House and the Harbour Bridge, while they have some drinkies and some dinner. So it's not a bad view from here too, guys. Got the Opera House, Harbour Bridge. Honestly, when you get on the ferry, it's so cool. The view is amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Oh, guys, if I sit down, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it back up. My legs are now feeling tired. All right, we're going to sit down, guys. Okay, we're done it. We're done it. We are done it. So, Fabric Studio has just probably shared this live. It's interesting, there's people on top of the ferry. They're sitting on top of the ferry. We're not going to do that, guys. But we will stand at the back of the ferry. That's what we'll do. So Wayne, if you're there still, thank you for sharing my live. Oh, Dr. Ninja's gone. See you, Dr. Ninja, I didn't even notice. I actually love to know if you're actually who's watching in the chat. If you could just put a smiley face or something, so I know that it does say there's 4 people there. But I sometimes think that some of my friends leave the TV running when they go to bed or something, which I don't really. I know you're trying to help me, but I don't really want you to do that. Like, I'd rather people just watch my video. If you're going to go to bed, just turn the live off. I'm not, chasing watch hours like that. I'm really wanting organic growth. I know a lot of people are, watching playlists and stuff like that. That's fine. It's just not my thing. Because it says I've got 4 people watching, but it's pretty obvious that there's no one there. So my friends have left the screens running. So I might actually turn this live off, guys, because I personally think that YouTube know when people are just not watching because they're actually not responding. They're not, putting anything in the chat. And that can go against your channel. And like I said, I've worked pretty hard on my channel, and I know a lot of people are doing it that way. They're, getting their friends to watch all their playlists and stuff like that when they go to bed or go to work or something. But it's just not how I want to do it. So I think I might, someone's there. Around the world and table. Hello, how you going? I was just about to turn the live off because there was no one there. But how are you? You know where I am, don't you? When did I come? I came actually last Thursday. I've been here a week. It's gone so fast. I came down last Thursday night to go see a rave on Saturday night, and then I've stayed. I haven't booked my flight back, so I'm probably going to go home on Saturday. I'm going to catch up with some friends. I was going to go home tomorrow, but I'm going to catch up with some friends tomorrow, and then I'm probably going to go home on Saturday. If I get a cheap flight Saturday morning, I'm probably going to go home. I don't want to, outstay my welcome. Also, I'm staying at my sister's house. And, I don't really like people staying at my house too long either. So, and I'm pretty annoying, guys. So, I am really out, staying my welcome. It's a friendship boat. I like these old boats. They're pretty cool. Hello, rural sheepdog. How are ya? Sydney, mate. Yes, I'm in Sydney, mate. Welcome to the live. I was literally about to turn the live off. You can stay. Sister is different. Oh, yeah, true. This is true. Yeah, your sister's different. Friends are different, I know. Sisters, well, they, to be honest, my sister wouldn't mind, but she would probably be like, are you going to go home? Or are you going to end up moving in? Feels like that, doesn't it? And look, my sister is my half-sister. I didn't grow up with my sister. And we've become pretty good friends. So I think she does appreciate me being around. And, I'll make her breakfast and I'll make her lunch kind of thing. Like, if I'm making my lunch when I'm going out for an adventure, I'll make a sandwich for her. And then I'll wash up and I'll do the little things. I'm courteous. I don't, take advantage and, where's my dinner, bitch, kind of thing. No, that's not what I do. You don't have a sister? Okay, guys, that has to be my ferry. That's going to Neutral Bay. Where's this one going? Ryder Mill. I don't know if that's mine. That could be mine. Yes, this is mine, guys. We're going to Cabarita. Okay, someone got on the wrong boat.
Hey, just wait there until everyone gets on. Wait.
Okay, a bit of chaos, guys. Okay, we're going to go straight out to the front, guys. That's the front of the boat. We're going to go to the back. This is the Frances Bodkin boat. She was a botanist. So guys, we've got water when we go to the toilet. Where am I going now? I'm going to Cabarita. So my sister lives in Cabarita at Breakfast Point. So that's why I'm catching the ferry out there. And then she lives like a 10-minute walk from the ferry stop. So depending on where I am, I might catch the bus, but it's much easier catching the ferry. Whoa. So this ferry is going to turn around and we'll have a view leaving the harbour. How have you been anyway around the world? I always call you around the world, it's just easy. Whereabouts are you in Sydney? I think I always ask you this, but I think maybe you don't want to tell me. Or I just didn't see it. So I caught the metro today for the first time around the world. I've never caught the metro before. That was really cool. And I did a live on the metro. I didn't think we'd be able to do it. I just wanted to test the theory out, so I just did a live for 10 minutes. So this live this afternoon started at Barangaroo, where I got off the metro and I said goodbye to my sister. She went home and I walked around Barangaroo underneath the harbour bridge. I went into the rocks and then I came back out and walked around to the Opera House. Oh, Bankstown. I had never been there, but I was talking to someone on the metro and they said that they're going to build a metro that's going to go all the way to Bankstown. So you're south. Synnum. I went to Synnum. No, I went to Tempe. I went to Tempe the other day. So if I kept on going out that way, that's where you are. I've never been there personally. Have you always lived in Bankstown? I've always lived in the Brisbane area. So this way we have the Harbour Bridge, and then this way a great view from here, guys. So hold on to the phone. It's a bit windy. So it's got a bit of a sunset kind of glimmer. Not too much, but it's got a bit of a glow, right? So we're going under the bridge, which is pretty cool. It's always cool when it goes under the bridge. I love going under it. Also like when I'm in Brisbane under the Story Bridge. It's so cool. Okay, so this is Luna Park. Oh, actually, yeah, Milson's Point. This is the famous Luna Park. Have you been to Luna Park before? I've only been once. It's pretty fun. I went on any rides or anything, but It's pretty cool. I did a jumping for joy in front of the You've never live streamed? Oh, someone's Mick Gray is from Essex. Hi from Essex. It's a bit different view for you today. I will do one day a live stream on the harbour. Oh, you've been to the Luna Park many times. It's nice with the family. I can imagine the kids would love it, eh? But this is a great view right here. Hold on to the GoPro. Try not to get people in my shots. See what the GoPro's getting. So just give me a second. I'm going to try to take a selfie. So I'm going to take a photo with my phone. So just give me a second. I'll be back in a second. I tried. I missed it. Hold on. Go the other side. I didn't want to get the kid in. So I just figured out something today. When you're live streaming, you can still take photos. So I'll show you the photo I'm going to take. Ready? Okay. I'll show you what I'll show you on the green screen what I just took a photo of. Okay. I'll show you I'll show you on the green screen what I just took a photo of. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to get my head out of it. That's a photo I just took. Hold on guys, hold on. Hold on. So we walked all around there this afternoon from Barangaroo. So yesterday I went to Cockatoo Island. Have you ever been to Cockatoo Island? Honestly, I thought it was the best thing. I think if you think I might even drop by there tomorrow. I absolutely loved it. I don't know what this island's called. Do you know this island? You can't stop there. If you've got a boat you can, but it's a cute little place. See ya. Well guys, I don't think there's anyone there, so I'm going to go. If there's someone there, say hello, otherwise I'm going. And I'm going to enjoy the ride home by myself. Okay, I'm gonna go.